hey there, everybody. It's me, Mike, with Team Brothership. I am back and recording another Let's Play. So this is this is kind of my get myself psyched up Let's Play after really struggling with several of the other things that were going on between our recording software disaster and the fact that the end of Demon's Crest is just impossible. God, it took me forever to beat that stupid minigame, and now I'm just stuck on the last boss in a way that I was not expecting. So I will finish that one eventually. I just have the last boss to beat. But in the meantime, I thought I would revisit one of my favorite games of all time, a game that I have absolutely memorized. And I will be absolutely slain by shame if I am not able to just rock it through. So yes, we are doing a Let's Play of The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past, one of my favorite games of all time, and the game that sort of got me into RPGs, even though it's not really an RPG. It's an adventure game. But yeah, pre-playing this game, and looking at him now, I always assumed that was a skull, that the king is dead on the throne, but I guess maybe it could be a beard or something. It does look like kind of how this game handles skulls. I know I'm talking over the story, but I don't want to get demonetized, as we have a few times. Yeah, this was a game that really changed how I played video games. I was just a pure action-adventure guy, or I should say action game guy before this. I always found those, as I called them, talking games, kind of boring. But then I rented this game on a whim and absolutely fell in love with it, and then just consumed every adventure RPG. All right, I'm going to get through the title screen. Come on. Oh, is it not going to... It's not going to let me do this? Come on, game. There we go. Okay. All right. I'm playing this on the Nintendo Switch. I'm using the whatever it's called, Super Nintendo subscription service thing. I have about 1 million versions of this game, but we're doing it this way because it's convenient for recording. So let's just jump right in here. Yeah, this is one of my favorite games of all time. It's one that I've replayed dozens of times. It's up there with, Symphony of the Night and Final Fantasy VI as games that I've just replayed endlessly. This one and Symphony of the Night might actually be the two that I've replayed the most, just because I can get through them the fastest. They're both not very long games. I'm actually excited because since I can use the save state feature, normally you have to oh, there he goes. There's Link's uncle. Normally you have to quit to save. We got our lantern. We can light torches. Oh man, I'm totally going to forget the controls because it has been a little while. I love the rain effects here. Oh, we can look at the map. It's dark. I do like that you can actually talk to the guards here, and they're kind of all over the place, and they do say different things. They kind of give you the little tutorials. We are fighting these guys for the rest of the game, so it's kind of interesting that you can just chat with them. And it does maybe it's not worth getting into right now, but yeah, so there's an evil wizard that's kind of taken over Hyrule, and he seems to be kidnapping ladies, and we have been psychically summoned, us and our uncle have been psychically summoned to help the Princess Zelda. Alright, and that's the secret. That's how you gotta get... Uh-oh. So that's our uncle, apparently felled by nothing. Not really sure what this Zelda is your thing. Almost sounds like, poor uncle. That's it. Is he gone if we... I can't remember if I run back into that room, if he's still there, or if his body has disappeared. No, he's still there. Sorry, buddy. Just leave him where he lies. So, yeah, it is a little weird that you're fighting... These are ostensibly... no, I'm not going to waste magic lighting that. These are ostensibly human guards, and so Link is, like, murdering people. You know, in most of the other games, you're fighting things that are explicitly monsters. You know, and you can actually... So these green guys, you will just walk around in patterns, but the other ones actually have, like, kind of a little bit of, like, a Metal Gear alarm sound to them. Actually, I want to do one thing first. So we got to go down to the dungeon and rescue the princess, but I want to go around here for 1 second. We'll be coming back here significantly later in the game. But I want to, because I saw a shield guy up here, and I want to see if I can talk to him. Oops, not that way, I can't. Oh, back to what I was saying earlier. So I'm kind of excited because normally to save this game you have to, like, save and quit, and that like, yeah, can I talk to this guy? Okay. Yeah, so, like, the guards get possessed, and then I guess they go crazy, or they become, you know, mind controlled, and then Link just has to cut them down where they stand. No time to come up with this zombie cure. So you normally have to quit to save, which puts, like, a play total onto your game file. Which means that which also kind of is what happens if you die. So I have never been able to clear this game in one sitting because... Oh, come on. Because it is not a super long game, but it's not a short game either. Like, it does take a number of hours. Oh, I love this part. Watch this. So long! I just love that little animation of them plummeting over the cliff edge. I don't know if I'll be able to... Yeah! It's an all falls playthrough. Oh, crap. No, not this time. I have to kill this. Oh, okay. Well, don't step there. Note to self. That's some poorly defined boundaries. Oops, I lost my pot. So yeah, ironically, when you're fighting these guys, you have to aim at their shields, because their swords will deflect you, not their shields, which are explicitly the item that one would use to deflect attacks. Oh, boomerang, good. Oops. Ah. Switch to that. We will... Oops. Oh my god, there are cats fighting. Hold on. So the boomerang, the thing that I will probably be using for the entire rest of the game. The Zelda boomerang is one of my favorite items in all of video games. It just stuns enemies, but it's easy to aim. Oh my god, cats, chill out over there. There's a blizzard going on right now, so I think it's got them all high-strung. Oops. Alright, and here is a sort of mini-boss, this fellow. You can do the sword spin thing. He gets stunned, but not for very long. He kind of automatically... Ooh. He does hit pretty hard, too, so we want to avoid that. There we go. And we get a boss key. There's Zelda. We saved her already. This is going to be a quick game. So he's magically controlling them. If you're the worst for my father. I mean, yeah, he'd certainly look dead in that opening. So you can... you do have to kind of pay attention during these speeches, because if you say no, then they repeat them, and you can kind of... it's boring. Alright. Let's party. Take some money before we go. It's good to... some of the enemies in this castle drop kind of a surprising amount of money, which is good. You don't need a ton of money in this game, and there's a lot of like treasure chests and things that you can get it from, but early on we want to try to basically get everything that we can. Sneak in past the guards. Because there are a few things early on in the game that we want to make sure we have the opportunity to purchase. These guys don't really drop much of anything, and they can hurt me, and I only have 3 hearts, so I'm just going to avoid them. I always thought there's like a little bit of, like, I don't know, pink, I guess, on their faces if you look at them, and I always assumed that was like a nose, but I guess it's sort of their chin, like poking out of the bottom of their helmet. So yeah, like, I mean, these are humans that Link is killing. You monster. Alright, we gotta get to Sanctuary. Secret passage in the throne room that the wizard doesn't know about. Let's do this. Run through these guys too. The green guys take 2 hits. Alright, push from the left. Pay attention to directions, Link. I do have a lantern, which we will use a little bit of. Yeah, so this is why you get the lantern, because otherwise you can't see in here. Alright, these rats and the bats tend to drop a lot of money for some reason. Yeah, so if you light the lanterns, they don't stay lit forever, but then you can actually see what you're doing. Oops. But yeah, the rats and the bats for some reason tend, yeah, there it goes, tend to drop either the 5 or the actually the 20. Oops. Snakes. Uh-oh. There goes my no-hit run. Ah! Where the hell is he? No, I didn't drop any money. Oh well. Let's see. Come on. Snakes. You can kill the bats with the boomerang too, which is useful. I don't really need to do this. I kind of have this place memorized, but I do only have 3 hit points, and I don't want to get offed. Alright, I'll light one of these just to be sure. There we go, thank you. Look at all those rats up there. Oh yeah, that's what we want. So, not as much as I've gotten in the past. Oh god, more cat nonsense. Sorry, I should be speaking up. I think there's snakes. No, just rats. Ah. Yeah, they're not really dropping that much today. Don't miss any of them. I think we need... is it 100 to buy the... I remember. Rats. Alright, we're heading out at this point. Is one of these guys? Yeah, he drops the key. Oops. Oh, interesting. The previous room actually stayed lit. Alright, well, he's getting left behind. So you'll notice that was like a busted wall back there. I don't have the means. Ow! I don't have the means to open that now. But I could come back here and blow that up. I probably won't, because it's really not anything. Ah, there's rats everywhere. I probably won't, because it's not anything that exciting. I think it's just some money or some bombs or something. Alright. One of these I always forget, and I always pull the wrong one. One of these is snakes, and one of these opens the door. Okay, it's this. This is the good one. And we could fight the snakes. Oh, there's snakes everywhere. Oh god, snakes. Oh, that was pointless. Ta-da! We made it. Sure was. Alright. So here's where we get our mission. So we gotta kill a wizard. Although he's being guided by something else. Master Sword, you say. Alright, so we're going to see the village elder about the Master Sword, and we got to avoid the soldiers. I do understand. I think these guys can... So this guy is known as the Sage. He's clearly a priest, but Nintendo was weird about that kind of stuff. We get an extra heart, which is useful. So we're going to the village to see the elder about a magic sword. Classic tale. Ta-da! I'm out. Oh, jeez. It took me 2 seconds and I've already spotted by a guard. Yeah, they do have, like I said, kind of a little stealth mechanic thing going on. I keep forgetting. We get a slightly better boomerang a little bit later that has much wider range, and I'm always just used to that. Is this the... Oh, no, that's just telling me. Actually, I want to do one other thing. Oops. Before we go to the village. Because we can, if we are careful, we can get... that hole? No. Oops, I wasn't facing the right way. That'll teach me. Alright, we can actually start the next dungeon with even one more heart, but we have to grab a few things. So that was a piece of heart. Classic Zelda tradition, you get 4 pieces of heart. Okay. You get 4 pieces of a heart, you get a full heart tank, so 1 extra hit point. And I would like to start the next dungeon with 1 extra hit point. Not that it really matters. This is not a particularly challenging game. But, oops. Uh-oh. Get some distance. That's what I think of you. We should get a few more hearts. Okay. So here we are in this village. I love these little wanted posters. We can chat with the villagers. They don't really have much of interest to say. Master Sword. Deep in the forest. I sure do. Oh, this is the Elder's house, but he's disappeared. I think this is supposed to be his wife, but she's just like, I don't know where he is. Went off on one of his classic benders. I have this game so memorized that I'm probably just going to kind of do things without really... actually, this is some info for much, much later in the game. I tell you about Blind the Thief. I'll be coming back to there momentarily, but I would need to do one other thing first. We gotta go down here. Because here, there are bombs. So we have 3 bombs now. And I need to use... I can use one of them to get more bombs, if I'm careful. So I need to just make sure I don't use them all up yet. I think this is a heart piece. Maybe. Yeah, alright, so 2 more. And I believe there are 2 more in this village, if I'm remembering correctly. Get some money. Alright, now we're stocked up with cash, too. Which is useful, because I think we need 100 to buy something here. If you bump into that lady, she will freak out and summon guards, which I guess I could show you, but I don't really want to. Alright, here's where we use one of our bombs. And this place is great because it's got these rats that drop lots of money, but it also has bombs and arrows, and we want to... I don't want to ever have to pay for bombs and arrows, so I'm going to just stock up here real quick. We don't have a bow yet, but when we do, we'll have some arrows for it. That's not in the not too distant future. Alright, I think that's all the bombs we can carry at 10. So, we're good for that. And we don't need all the arrows now. We'll get more arrows later. Alright, now we can go... What did it show? Yeah, so there's the Elder's house, which we've been to, and he ain't there. Avoid this lady. A couple of the... this is the house now. There's a really weird thing about this chicken that maybe if I remember it, I can come back here later and show you. I can't do it right now, though. Oh, here's this guy. You've been going through life without a bottle? I love his sales pitch. 100 rubies, you say? I will take one. I love how he, like, the meta of the holding up the bottle. So yeah, the bottles are really useful, especially at this point in the game. Somewhat less so later, when we've got more health and things. Alright, I used to be able to... I used to be able to do this in one go. Can I do it? Can he do it? I think so. I think this is it. Yeah, look at me. Got them all. Restock our money. Which actually, I guess we do have to start saving, because there is something that's kind of expensive that we have to buy a few dungeons from now. So we want to start saving up for that. Alright, and this should be the next heart piece. And more money, which is good. Alright, one more and we got 5 hearts. That's what we're shooting for. I love this initial village, because it just is like... especially having played this game so many times, it's kind of like I'm just roll up and loot this place. That lady will also call guards if you bump into her. There's one thing that I wanted to... Oh, yeah. They've got paintings of Mario on the wall for some reason, which if you pull on, drops 20 rubies. Hooray. All right, we're almost at halfway what I will need to save up for that next item. We don't really have to talk to this guy, but I do like how he comments about letting his yard get overgrown. An interesting story. Well, he gives you... Yeah, normally when I'm playing this game, I like never talk to anyone because I already know where everything is. This house, I think we need to go into, though. Yes, this kid we want to talk to. The sick kid. Nice. He lends us his bug-catching net. He's fine. We don't have to worry about him. There is this is actually one of the darker Zelda games in a way. There is a surprising amount of tragic deaths. Hey, we could have saved ourselves $100. No, we want all the bottles. Give me all of your bottles. I'll watch this guy. Thanks, lady. This house is full of chickens. It's gross. Stay away from the bombs, chickens. Oh, that's good. And normally, every time that I do that, some idiot chicken wanders in and gets himself blown up. I think this is just arrows, which is pretty useless, but we could go restock our bombs, but we're not going to need 8 bombs in the next few minutes. Alright. Oh, I meant to talk to this kid when I was over here. I know where I'm going, but this is the guy that you need to talk to. Old Grandpa. Thanks, dude. There's just more chickens in here. Oh, it's a shop, which... I could buy a healing potion, which is somewhat useful, but... there's better things that I can put in those bottles at the moment. His missing son. Yeah, so they're giving all kinds of hints about other things that we can do. Like I said, normally I don't bother talking to any of these people because I already know what they're going to say. There's the library. We'll be back here in short order. Walled up his room because he's fighting with his brother. That's some real commitment. That's some real family squabbles. Well, you're gonna wall up a door, and all it takes to we literally and figuratively brought the walls down between these two. No, he's fine. You can talk to him. All right. Okay, this is a thingy. It's a little race. There's a shortcut, though, for us cheaters. Whee! You can jump the fence here. 8 seconds. Huzzah. There's my extra heart. It is kind of awkwardly placed, and there have been plenty of times when I've been playing this where I've accidentally, like, leapt off of trying to claim my heart piece. I've just leapt off and missed it. I believe this is a game or another shop. Yeah, this is a stupid game we don't want to waste money on. Alright, there's some stuff we can do, but, oh boy. I'm going to show you this over here. There's a little kid who's playing music to these aminals. That's kind of fun. We're standing back a little ways for reasons. If we try to interact with them, you will see There's some fun sprites here. That ostrich looks very... Oh, alright. Uh-oh. What happened? Where'd the aminals go? Mysterious. That's the kind of thing that I loved so much about this game, is just like all the weird little like mysteries and things going on. Can we... I'm gonna avoid that guy. Alright, so we gotta... Whoa. Oh, actually, you know what? I do want to... Where is that thing? There is one thing that I want to do before we go too much further. There's Link's house. Yeah, let me go back here for a second. There's one thing that I want to grab. Oops. I should have grabbed it when I was back the other way. Alright, well, now I gotta... See, here I am. I'm already slipping up and letting... Whoa! I forgot about that. Sometimes knights hide in the bushes. Oh yeah, these guys. You know what? We'll come back. There's one thing that I wanted to grab, and I forgot to grab it, so it shall remain ungrabbed for the time being. We'll finish this first dungeon. There's a few other heart pieces and things we can get now, but, no, that's not where I want to go. We'll be coming back this way plenty of times. Come on. Oh, jeez. The bow guys are a little tricky at this point. Alright. Never you mind. Oh, actually, we can... I think that's just a healing spot. Whoa, somebody's shooting fire at us. Yeah, so these fairies are scattered around. They'll heal you up good. Alright, these little Octoroks hit surprisingly hard at this point in the game, so we want to kind of avoid banging into any of them. They do tend to drop a lot of money, though. Alright, where are we? Here we go. There he is. The Elder. The 7 Wise Men. Only the hero. I sure do. Alright. Gotta get the pendant. And blow up this wall. I can actually... There's another thing that I can do to get through here later. We didn't get any... We still need bombs to get the bombs. Alright. We're well on our way to having all the money that we need to get the next item that we need to buy. Avoiding these things. Well, I guess we can't totally avoid them. These things get up and fight us, but they hit a little bit hard, but they're pretty non-threatening at this point. Frankly, the Octoroks are more dangerous because they can move around quickly. Alright, Eastern Gate, Eastern... I'm not fighting you. This guy I gotta fight, though. Stunning this fellow. And we're gonna have to fight these things. I think one of these... I could have just run past them. I think... No. Dropping arrows for some reason. Really? I thought one of those things dropped... Yeah, whatever, who cares? Which way do I want to go? Let's go to the right. Nope. Good job. Off to a grand start. These guys tend to drop a lot of money too, and they're pretty weak. I don't even really know what they are. They're just kind of like little shrubberies. There's real life cannonball run. This is a very good opening dungeon, I will say. It really, like, it's an appropriate length. Oops. Nice, 2 with 1 go. Oh, that's why I wanted that. You can't kill those things. They're pretty obnoxious, and they do a lot of damage, so you want to kind of avoid them. Well, I say you can't. There is a way that you can kill them, but it would have required me remembering to do something that I forgot to do. So, oops. But yeah, this is a really good opening dungeon. It's of appropriate length. Oops. I don't think I need to kill these guys, but you can. They leap away. Is it over here? No, these ones we have to kill. There we go. It's the old bone room, and I don't mean it the way that you think I do. Alright, these things are... I don't I don't usually use them when I play, but they will. It's the elder will give you like little hints and things. All right, we want to go this way. I'm ignoring that treasure chest because I can't open it yet. You need the boss key to do that. Which is a little bit... Usually in other Zelda games, you usually just need the boss key for the boss. Ooh, no, I'm dropping 5 rubies because I don't want to get hit by those things, because those... They also drain your magic when they hit you. Not that... oops. Not that I need a lot of magic in this game or anything, but... get out of here. This guy, there we go. And that's for hitting me. Yeah, not that you need a lot of magic, but I want to keep my meter topped up. Just, there's a few things that we'll need to do later in the game. It's a good habit to just keep your magic topped up. Oh boy, this room. I'm going to clear out all these enemies. And then this fellow gets up. I will... Oops. These guys are pretty sturdy, as you can tell. I will normally be dealing with them. And oops. There we go. Now they're all over the place, moving all crazy. There's our boss key. Yeah, see, it's bad. That brings us back here. Did I clear out this room already? Alright, I want to get rid of these things. Oh, and actually, there is one thing that I want to do before we get too much further. Check this out. Whee! And what do we have here? There we go. I caught a fairy. Keep it in the bottle. Come on. There we go. Those will function as essentially revives if I get killed, which is good because I don't want to get killed. Alright. Oops. I got too close to that guy, I guess. There we go. Top up the old health. Alright, I want to grab this. And I want to get the hell out of here because all these things drop and just start attacking and it gets all crazy. This used to really, as a kid, that little bit kind of freaked me out. Alright, I'm going to use arrows for these guys because they... Oops. They go down much easier to arrows. I guess I can light up so I can see where we're going. I think that room actually is a dead end, but yeah, time this right. Not that we desperately need this money or anything, but yeah, we're almost at the amount that we need to move on to the next, or to get the next thing that I need. I believe it's 500, so just keep on keeping on. Alright, this guy? Nope. This guy? There we go. Get away. Ah, damn you. Ah! There we go. Oops. There. Alright. And, oh boy. I've already forgotten which one it is, and it's, of course, the last one that I would check. And this guy actually takes 2 arrows. Alright, we're back to scrap and shape, and that indicates it is, well, it's almost boss time. Oops. It's tough to get them both in one go. Alright, got full arrows, full health. It's boss time. Oh boy, here they come. Freaky knights. Actually, no, that's not. There we go. Used a lot of arrows on that one. Oh, he didn't fill my health up. I don't remember if you can... There's like low health runs for this game, obviously, as there is with every game. Yay, I'm the bravest. So now we gotta bring that back. I don't remember if you can avoid the hearts and like do a low health run. I've never done it because it seems dumb. Alright, I got my pennant, old man. Nice. So, there were some knights, they were good guys, now they're all dead. Alright. Nice. So we got our speed boots that you can use to knock down certain walls. Alright, we're off to the next dungeon, so we are going to get the Pennant of Wisdom down in the I think wisdom, the lower left-hand section. But first, we're going to gather up a few other things that we need. Nice. I'm going to fill our arrows back up. I don't use arrows a lot in this game, but there are a few places where they're useful. I'm pretty sure our shield will block those, but you gotta... This shield kind of sucks, and you have to hit it just right. Alright. Yeah, let's loop around here. There are a few things that we have to snag. Come on. There we go. Ah! Get away from me. Just going out of my way to murder people. I mean, I will need that money. Come on, get out of the way. This knight is probably the one I've killed the most over the course of this game. I have 3 of them. Oh, actually, you know what? No, that was not where I was thinking it was. We can... Yeah, I should do that now. It's a little bit annoying, but take me a few minutes out of the way. First, we gotta go to the library. And we need a book. Which we needed those boots to get. Alright, and I'm gonna go kind of out of my way here. Because I want to grab one thing, because it's probably easier to get it now. Oops, wrong button. You can actually, that guy that runs away, you can actually catch him now with the boots like this. I think I can just dash right through these. Oh. Joke's on me. We want to go... Yeah, it doesn't show you. No map here. There are easier ways to get through here. I'm probably forgetting them. There we go. That's what I wanted. I could have grabbed this earlier, but... Got me a mushroom. Alright, now we gotta go to the desert. Oops. Ooh, shoot, yeah, I don't want to touch that guy. Those are thieves. And they... I don't know if they actually hurt you if they bang into you, but they take your money, which is potentially worse. Ah... It is kind of funny, like, things in this game are very color-coded. Like, the green guys tend to drop the green money, and the blue guys tend to drop the blue money, and the red guys tend to drop the red money. A few things that we're going to grab before we make it into the next dungeon. And actually, I was thinking I'd be able to clear quite a bit more of this game in the first hour, but I guess not. Oh, wow. That was kind of impressive of him. We don't have the thing to lift that yet. So we got to go through the dungeon, you gotta go through the swamp to get to the desert, which I'll be honest, I'm not super up on biology, but that seems like a weird progression of biomes. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there's any of you biologists can fill me in. Just healing up. Do swamps transition to deserts easily? Alright. So, couple things we want to do here. I think this is just another fairy cave. Oh, there's a fun thing you can do with these weird rabbit enemies that I'll show you in a minute. Yeah, it's another heal. I mean, that's not nothing. That's useful to have. But, okay, I want to see if I can do this. Yeah. If you cut the grass when they go to land, it, like, makes them freak out. Again, this game, when I played it, it just had so many little, like, secrets and things. So those crabs are actually, like, the hardest hitting enemies in the game at this point. They do 2 hearts of damage for some reason, which is really painful when you only have 6 hearts. Oh, these things hit hard, too. Right, so you can actually kind of sneak around if you're careful. You can kind of walk along the edge of the wall, which is probably cheating, but my good friend. So yeah, now we now we have plenty of money. In fact, it's slightly in danger. We're probably going to max out our money before we have a chance to spend it. But don't worry, then we'll spend all of it, because there's some stuff you can do. Alright. These things you don't want to touch, because they will electrocute you. You can shoot them with the bow. Oh, and there's the little Zora guys that pop up. Oh, this thing's fun. Just blows up and scatters these things everywhere. I don't know what that's the only one of those things in the whole game, and it's very intentionally placed there. I don't know what the deal with it is, but I guess... Nice. The old triple crab kill. So we can go in there and I think get a treasure chest, but we want to go this way. Oh, actually, it's fairies that are in the other part of the cave. But we want to go this way and get the treasure chest, which is the ice rod, which lets you shoot a blast of ice magic. It's kind of cool, but I'm probably not going to use it a whole lot. You can use it against the boss of the next dungeon. They're somewhat weak to it. I thought these crabs drop more money usually. Oh my god. Sorry, where my recording setup is, I can kind of see outside, and it is just a blizzard nightmare out there right now. So that's cool. Oh yeah, we're definitely maxing out on money. Sometimes this thing just blows up on its own. Yeah, there it goes. Yeah, we are definitely maxing out on money before... Ooh. Yeah, see? Jesus. Yeah. I don't want to get killed by crabs. That would be shameful. Jesus. Alright, now we need a little bit of health. We need a longer sword, too. Oh, cripes. That was good, so my shield. Oh, Jesus. Oh, my God. Alright. Oh, actually, you know what? I am going to just... Hold on a second. I need some hearts, because there's... Oops. Come on. Give me some health, damn it. I'm gonna die here. Oh, wait, but I do have all those fairies that I've... Ooh, that's a landmine. Alright, you know what? We'll, we can use... Get over... Come on. Alright, there we go. I used a fairy, but that's okay. Alright, so I think it is this one. There we go. Gotta open the gate here. That drains this. We don't actually need... I think this is just bombs. There are two things we can do here. One is the heart piece, and then we want to grab this little fella. Sorry, other fish. And... yay! He rewards me for my kindness. It's a theme of this game. Alright. Remind me that I used one of my fairies. Get out of here, you. I think that thing gets... yeah. Weird enemy there. Pay no attention to the average middle-aged man standing by the sign. Oh! Why did you take my sign? I like how pissed this guy gets. Alright. Okay. Now, that'll teach me for being a jerk. Yeah, I don't think we've got... I don't think we can get enough heart pieces to get another thingy before the next dungeon, unfortunately. But we can get a little bit closer. And 6 hearts should be plenty to get through the next dungeon. It's not going to be that bad. We've, now that will come back for. I want this cave, though. Hey, look at you. If you don't have that book, this guy will tell you to go get it. But we are ahead of the game. There we go. Halfway there. But I think before the next boss, I think we can only get one more heart piece. Boo urns. I don't think there's any more out in the middle of the desert. Alright, we don't want to bang into these cacti because they will hurt us. And then there's the sand monsters. Get out of here, you. Ooh. Thank you. Oh. Alright, well, here's our book. Let's read it. To open the way forward, make your wish here. Here's my wish. I think this guy can actually hit you in the middle of this cutscene. Alright, it blocks the way forward, so we're committed now. Get out of here. Stupid vulture. Alright, we are now in the second dungeon. We are also rapidly approaching 1 hour, and unlike the last... The last Suikoden episode I know ran really long. We're not getting into the habit of that, so I'm going to call it here. We'll probably finish 2 dungeons next time, because this ain't going to take us that long. Anyway, thank you for joining me. Hopefully you're having fun. I love this game and would play it all the time if I could. So until next time, I have been Mike with Team Brothership, and we will see you real soon. Have a great week, everybody.